Yes, we are living in a simulation. Call it Matrix, call it Earth 3D. Either way, it's code. We are living in a code. Matrix code, numerologies, and I am response to another post comments. And this one, it was posted about a week ago, and it's about simulation. And I got some comments on that one. So let's see. Larry Brown 1446 responds, if that's the case, this simulation needs to end immediately. So let me explain. Yes, we are living in a simulation, and if you want to end this simulation, you can. But there's layers, there's different simulations, and if you're not satisfied your current reality, which is simulation, then you will have to adjust your frequency, energy, and vibration and tap into a new reality, which new simulation. And as I talked before in this channel, we talk about double-slit experience, and this is the quantum physics. So what it explained is the lab was shooting some particles through the slits experience, and the slit, when they are observed, it shows in a certain ways, which is based on the slips that they have. And if they're not watching, they're not observing, and the particle will be shooting all over the place. So that experience explains this simulation, because what we observe, it becomes. So everything, it's in the superposition in a waveform. And it's just like when you tune in what your thoughts with your energy, and when you tune in, and then it will become the reality that you are tapped into. So everything, it's existing in a waveform, and it will collapse into a material, which we call it 3D, whenever you observe it in a way that you are thinking, or in your energetic projecting from your subconscious mind. So that's the simulation and we are living in, and it's all based on matrix code. Everything is mathematic geometry. And also we have a collective reality as well, which means not just you projecting on with your own personal experience, but there's a conscious, collected conscious that projecting into the space, we call it reality, into the space of screen. And this is like a lot of elites know about this, and that's why they are using the news, the medias, and social media to control us, our mind, to have a certain outcome within this collective conscious screening. So how do you turn off or end the simulation? The best way is to change your future. And the way to change your future based on Navigator is to imagine when you're in a state of between the sleep and awake, which is a different brainwave, and you're going to tap into a theta brainwave. And that's in between sleeping and awakening. And your subconscious mind will be turned on and accept the new information. Your conscious is turned off. And you will imagine the outcome, let's say, in this case, the new simulation that you want to experience. And when you choose to do that, you imagine, and it's just like a movie, you imagine a scene in your mind, in your dreams, we call it dreams, and then you tap into the feelings, add your feelings towards it. When we watch movies, sometimes it's also imagination, right? Because whatever scene or movie storyline we are quote unquote watching is not real. It's imagination. But sometimes we watch something, let's say very dramatic, romantic. We have that feeling of sadness, touching, and some of the movies may even make us cry if you really pay attention to that, right? So the emotion, the feelings, plus the imagination creates, quote unquote, the future, which means we tap into the simulation, the reality that you desire to experience. And that's the way to change your simulation, your reality. So hope this answers your question. Until next time, please subscribe and follow the community posts in YouTube. Thank you.